channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Cheryl. I love decorating my home with style on a budget, and I love to try to make it look a lot more expensive than it really is. So if you love home decorating and you love decorating your home with style on a budget, then this is the channel for you. If by the end of the video you like what you have seen, I would hope you would hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and become a member of the iStyle family. Guys, so today we are going to be decorating my New York apartment. You guys know I refer to my loft as my New York apartment, and I do so because it reminds me of a little New York apartment. It's compact. It has a beverage center up there. It had a coffee maker, a microwave, or it did have those things. I recently, or last year, made some changes to the loft space. So before we start decorating, I want to tell you about the changes that I made to the loft space. I want to show you the fireplace. I made a change there. I have already decorated the fireplace mantle just like I did in the family room. So in today's video, after I share with you the changes of the loft, we are going to be decorating my Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So we're using ornaments that we already have and some ornaments that I picked up last year on clearance from Hobby Lobby. Some of those ornaments, like the glass icicles, as you saw in the intro, got broken and I had to piece them back together. But as you saw, we glued them right back together and we're putting them on the tree. So if you're still looking for some holiday decorating inspiration and you love decorating in black and white like I do, you guys know black and white is my signature decorating style. From time to time, I will add in color. Like this year, we added in the red, and we added in a different color upstairs as well. So can you guess what that color is? Can you guess? Well, no? Well, let's go upstairs and I'll show you. So yeah, I think you'll enjoy today's video. So sit back, relax, and without further ado, let's start decorating. All right, guys, so we are in my loft space, and as you can see, there have been quite a few changes since you last saw the loft. I think I recently showed you guys my New York apartment Christmas decorate with me video, and you guys loved it. I'm so glad you're loving it. If you missed the video, I will leave it linked in the description box down below, as well as in the iCards above, so you can go check it out. But we've made some changes. So in the previous video of my New York apartment, this wall was a light gray color. As you can see, I have painted it out black and I absolutely love it. You guys know black and white are my signature colors, and you're going to see a lot of black in my home. So if black is not your color, that's okay. Just picture the color that you like in your home in the space, and now hopefully it still provides you with some inspiration. But we changed out the wall color. I also added these oversized mirrors. They look like large diamonds to me. You guys know I love black and white. I consider my style modern glam, or modern with a touch of glam. And these lamps, the lamps too, but these mirrors, oh my gosh, they are so luxe, so nice. They came from Amazon, and anything that I mention came from Amazon will be featured in my Amazon storefront, which you can shop 24/7. And when you do, I do get a small commission. So thank you so much in advance for that. So we have that. And then we changed out our lamps as well. In the previous video, you saw they were really tall lamps and they had white shades. I have changed it up here and added black shades to these lamps. Now, these lamps I got thrifting. I actually love them. They look like liquid metal. So nice. And these came, like I said, I picked them up from the Goodwill. They were $17.99 a piece. There's 2 of them. I absolutely love them. And then you guys remember, we were on the hunt for this nutcracker from Ross like forever. Finally, I found him one day. I showed you guys that in a video, and now I have not 1 but 2. So since we're going for a more modern, elegant, and sophisticated look up here, I added the nutcrackers to this space, and I absolutely love them. We have this oversized TV, which I have a piece of art on right now, and If you don't have a frame TV, don't worry. You can always go to YouTube and search screensavers. I used a Christmas screensaver, or ask it for a Christmas screensaver, and this is one that it recommended, and I loved it because it complements the black wall very, very well, and it actually looks like a piece of art on the wall with the frame that's around it. But again, that is part of the screensaver, and I absolutely love it. Now let's talk about the fireplace. This fireplace came from Big Lots, I want to say 3 or 4 years ago now. I'm not a fan of the flames of the fireplace, so I'm using the screen to try to kind of camouflage the flame, but you can still see it. Not a fan of that, but we're working with what we have. So the garland on the fireplace, we have again one of those cedar garlands, except for this time it did not come from Hobby Lobby. This one came from Amazon. I picked it up when it was on sale. It was $23, guys. $23. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's very, very nice. It's very much like the one from Hobby Lobby, and the one from Hobby Lobby is $99, and at 50% off you're going to pay $50, where this one was just $23. So yes, please and thank you. We went to Amazon, we picked this right up. On top, so that was our base layer. On top, I added this ball garland that I got from Michael's last year. You guys know I did sort of a disco ball theme, and we're using what we have, so I decided to add this disco ball garland to the cedar garland, and I absolutely love the way it looks. You guys know I love using oversized statements on my garland, so I created this cluster of ornaments. Like these 2 long ones came from Hobby Lobby. I picked them up last year on clearance. We have one of those black glitter balls from Hobby Lobby, along with one of those like bubble like ornaments from Hobby Lobby. This one actually came from Pop Shelf. It's got a mercury glass appearance. I absolutely love it. It came in a pack of 4. I haven't seen them at Pop Shelf this year, so they didn't bring them back, but I picked them up. They were like $2.50 on sale, and I absolutely love the way that looks. So I have one on either side. Then I also wanted to create something in the center, and my tree just went off. I wanted to create something in the center, so I did another cluster of ornaments, this one with white and silver, and then I added a black bow, which came from Walmart a few years ago. I absolutely love the glam, the glitz and glam look that it gives. These stockings came from TJ Maxx online. I absolutely love them. You could probably find them in the store this year. I got them also after the season. I don't remember how much they were, but I'm sure they weren't a lot. But I just love the whole look and feel of this. These spears, they look like they came from CB2, but they actually came from Amazon. I picked these up a few years ago. I've had them up here, I want to say for 3 Christmases now, and I absolutely love the way they look. Over here, we got new chairs. You guys remember the chairs used to be white up here, and I changed them out to these black velvet chairs. These came from Target online. I'm going to say it was like 2 for like $5.99 or something like that, so $300 a piece. And up here, we're introducing like an emerald green or a hunter green color, so I did go ahead and add these black pillows that we picked up from Z Gallery. Absolutely love them. I love the print in them, and I just paired it with these emerald green pillows from Amazon. Absolutely love the way that looks. This little stand also came, no, it came from Wayfair. I was going to say it came from Amazon, but it came from Wayfair. Absolutely love those. And then these tall statues, or I don't know, statement art, came from Kimberly Capone's store online. I absolutely love them. I love how they look, and I love how they look with the chairs there. So that is that. Absolutely love that. And then, guys, we got a new sofa as well. So this is a sofa. The previous sofa had just a regular sofa. This one has a channel backing, as you can see. Absolutely love it. The only thing I didn't like is that it came with gold, and as you can see, I try to use Rub and Buff to turn this silver because I like the silver look better, but it's coming off, so I'll have to do that again. But then I also paired in some black pillows, and again, more of the emerald green pillow covers that came from Amazon. This throw, which is like an Hermes look-alike, it came from, I want to say, Amazon as well. I don't think they sell it anymore, but if I can find someone who is selling it, I will have it linked in the description box down below, but that is how it is looking. And then we also had a black coffee table, so we changed out the coffee table up here. I brought this one in. It's a little larger in size. It's glass with a chrome. I absolutely love how it looks in the space. And then, I don't know if you remember, these vases we picked up from Ross, very affordable. I'm gonna say they were like $9.99 and $12.99. And I just added in some of that Norfolk pine to give it a wintry look, but again, going for that modern luxe feel. And I just added in some disco ball ornaments, one of those mercury glass ornaments again, along with some white, I want to say these are camellias. I don't know, they might be something different, but I think I'm going to add some black floral to it as well, and maybe another white floral here. And then I have these white snowmen that came from CB2. I absolutely love them, and they look perfect here in the vignette on the coffee table. And then over on this wall, and I'm sorry for the glare, hold on. All right, I closed the curtain. It's a little bit dark, but it's not as so much glare. So then on this wall, last year or 2 years ago, the curtains were black with a white trim. Now they're white with a black trim, and I absolutely love the look that it gives. We bought these two vases from Home Goods. They are very similar to a high-end dupe that were like $700, $800 a piece. We picked ours up from Home Goods, I want to say for $29.99 a piece. They are a little translucent, so you can see inside them in front of the window, but when it's dark, you don't really see that. But I still love the detail of the vase. I love the design of the vases, again, very similar to that high-end dupe. So I was happy to find those. We have these, this is a faux book box that came from Home Goods. This book for the Louvre came from Amazon, I believe. So we have that. And then we also got a new credenza. Before I had, this was set up like a New York apartment. So this is a beverage fridge. I had a coffee maker here, and then I had a microwave down here, but we changed that out. And now I just make it like a little staging area. All of my barware is down here. All of the liquor is down there. Last year or a few years ago, it was up on top. And now I think I'm going to add in my nativity here on that side, along with the centerpieces over here. And then we have our tree, which brings us to today's video. We are going to be decorating the tree. So let me turn it back on, and then I'll show you the ornaments that we'll be working with. All right, so in the last video, I showed you guys this tree had several different modes. I love those modes, but I prefer normally to just keep it on a steady light. I like the way that looks. So now we are going to add the ornaments, but let me show you the ornaments that we're going to be working with. So here are the ornaments that we'll be working with. I have these Bordeaux ornaments that came from CB2. Absolutely love these. I've had these for a few years. I also have these from CB2. This one is a white one. This one is gray. I just love the finish on them. And I don't remember how much they were, but I picked them up after the season. That's the key. Always pick up things after the season. And I have another one of these ornaments that I embellished last year with a bow. It was on our black tie tree. I love the silver and white along with the black bow, and I thought it would tie in perfectly with our garland. And because we're using emerald green, I have these glass emerald green balls that I picked up from Hobby Lobby, oh gosh, several years ago to use on a tree. I haven't used them at all. They were $9.99, but it was an after season purchase. There were 2 broken, but there's like 3, 6, 9. So we still have 7 of them left. And then I also have these glass ornaments that I picked up also after the season from Hobby Lobby. How much were you? $8.99. These were, I want to say when they had like 70% off, so I picked these up. I did notice that I also have these. If this was broken, I'm hoping I can use my glass glue and put this back together as well as that one. But these are the ornaments that we will be working with today. And I saw Lone Fox, and he used nothing but icicles on his tree. So I thought that look was really, really pretty. So we're going to try starting out with just using icicles to see if we like that look, and then maybe add in these other ornaments. So that's what we're getting ready to do now. The lighting is always bad up here, so we're going to try to work with what we have. And hopefully you can see okay, but look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh, so pretty. So let's start out and add these. Because we're not going to see the back of this tree, I'm going to concentrate all of the ornaments on the front of the tree. Oh my gosh, it looks so pretty. You probably can't see that. Let me give you a closer look. Alright, so this is how the glass ornaments look on the tree. Absolutely love these. Again, I apologize for the glare. That's just how the tree is when it's lit up. And I'm sorry if you can hear the fan on the fireplace as well, because it's on right now. I might be able to turn that off though. So this is how the icicles are looking. Absolutely love it. That tree, or that star on top of the tree, it came from Target last year. I want to say from their dollar spot for $5, or maybe it was their Wonder Shop for $10. I don't know. If I can find it, if it's still available, I'll have it linked, but I love how it's looking so far. All right, so here are the ornaments that are broken that I'm going to try to put back together with our glass glue, but this is how the tree is looking with the clear glass ornaments on it. I absolutely love it. I think it's so beautiful. However, I think I need more punch. Like, you can't really see the icicles on the tree that much. I mean, you can, but not as much as I would like for them to stand out. So I think what I'm going to do is go in with my Bordeaux ornaments next, but before that, let's go ahead and try to glue these back together. All right, so here's the glass glue that we are going to be using. It came from Amazon, and I'm just going to leave them here in the tray, and hopefully they will go back together using this. So let's do it. Will we be successful? Probably not, but we're going to try it anyway. All right, our glue together. We'll give it a good, I don't know, 3 or 4 hours, and we'll come back and check them. All right, we have another pretty screensaver. So while we're waiting for that glass glue to dry, let's go ahead and add in some of our Bordeaux ornaments. I think these will look really, really cute. And we'll go with our black and white theme, although they're really, really heavy. These are very good quality ornaments from CB2. So we have one of those. Let's put one over here. And I turn the tips of my branches up because I don't want the ornament to fall off. And this tree still has some tinsel on it because I had tinsel on it last year. It was in my bedroom. I'm not putting the tree in my bedroom this year. I don't think I'll decorate in there at all. My boyfriend says the lights are bright. It keeps them up at night, even though we don't have to keep them on, but just don't think we'll do that this year. Okay. Yeah, I think it ties in really well with the curtains. So we're gonna go ahead and finish adding our Bordeaux ornaments. This is gonna be like the first time I've actually put them on the tree because previously I had them as a bowl filler. But yeah, I love them. All right, let's go ahead and finish it out. All right, I have some other ornaments that I picked up from CB2 as well. These I don't think they offer any longer, but I love the length and the mercury glass finish. So I have that one and that one. I think I have another one, maybe 2 more of these. I need to look for them, but we have those. And then we also have these from CB2. They still sell these. I use these as vase filler as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and add these. All right, as I said, I'm sorry for the glare from the ornaments or from the tree. It's kind of hard to see. But I'm going to try to make it work. Can you see that? It looks so nice. I love the black and white. I think I only have 2 of those. So just have these in front. And I like my ornament balls to hang, so when they don't, I just move the branches around until they do. So we have that one here. Let's try to put this one down here somewhere. Maybe here. Is that too low? Maybe up here. Let's go in with these now. So pretty. Since it's larger, let's try putting it here in the center. Alright, so this is how the Bordeaux ornaments are looking. I like the round ones. And I love these. Yeah, so I don't know, I feel like I need more of a punch. So maybe adding in some black, just plain black, as well as the green. But let's add in the green and see how we feel about it. I know the lighting is not the best, but here is our deep hunter green. And let's see how we feel about those. They actually look black. They're so deep green. You know, I think I might want to add in some more of that tinsel that we had last year that I see on the tree from last year. I think I kind of like it. And I just like let it drop where it may. And I don't use a lot because a little tinsel goes a long way. Yep, I'm liking how it's coming together. So let's go ahead and just get it all together, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the finished look. Alright guys, so here is the finished look of the room. I absolutely love the moodiness of the room, and I hope you do as well. I love how our tree came together. It looks so nice. I have the lights off so you can see the tree a little better than when the lights are on. I absolutely love it. I love how it ties in with our fireplace mantle. So luxe, so glam. I love our nativity scene over here, our floral over here. I'm probably going to embellish that a little bit more, but that's how it's looking now. And yeah, I didn't turn the fireplace on either because I don't want anything to distract from the beauty of the space. And there was a burst of sun and now it's leaving. So this is how the room looks. Absolutely Love it. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. It might be a little dark for some of you, but I absolutely love it. And it's your home and how you love it. That's all that matters, right? I love it, but I hope you do as well. So again, we are using our black and white. Those are our signature colors. We brought that in with the Bordeaux ornaments from CB2. We also brought in the Glam with our disco ball and our disco ball stockings. We brought in silver with our orbs. Again, these didn't come from CB2, they came from Amazon. We added in these hunter green ornaments. They look black, they're so dark. Absolutely love those. I love how they tie in. You can see the green a little bit better here. So nice. We also added in our black tie ornaments that we made last year with the bows. Absolutely love that. We have our nutcrackers over here that we were on the hunt for forever from Ross, and we finally found them. And I just love how they look here in the space as well. Again, the art on the TV is actually a screensaver from YouTube. Actually love that. It looks like a giant piece of artwork, a painting above the fireplace, and I love that. Again, sorry it's getting dark, the light's leaving. I love how our floral arrangement came together here on the coffee table as well, along with our little snowmen from CB2. They look so cute. And then from this view, you can see the green. Oh my gosh, absolutely love the green and black. Over here, I have a shelf. I don't think I ever talk about this shelf. It's full of decor, so I need to like clean it off, but I did want to show you that we hung the picture light over here, and I have a floral arrangement over here. Absolutely love the way it looks. And then over here, I also hung a picture light over here as well. This is how it's looking. I also want to add some greenery in this area. We haven't done that yet, so this is not the complete and finished tour, so you'll see everything in my final Christmas home tour. But so far, I am loving how this has come together. Leave me a comment down below and let me know your thoughts. All right, guys, so I absolutely love how the loft looks this year, and I hope you do as well. It is so modern, so luxe, so cozy. I consider it like a glitzy glam type feeling, and it is so my vibe. You guys know I consider my style budget luxury, and it's a modern luxe style with a little bit of glam, and that's what we have going on in the loft. So if today's video has inspired you, please make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and become a member of the iStyle family. I have lots of budget-friendly, budget luxury, home decorating inspiration coming your way that you don't want to miss. And with that, my friends, let's take one last look, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys.